Now, guys, it's been a mad day in the stock market, with some people actually comparing it to the infamous Black Monday. We saw a massive slide, especially in the Asian markets, which was pre-opening. I woke up, um, and hundreds of pounds had been wiped off of our account, which probably isn't much to some, to some investors who are watching this video. Luckily, we've got quite a strong position in cash at the moment. We did sell our stocks in November, so we're still holding out on cash for opportunities that presents itself in the market. We've brought at every large dip so far. This time was no different, with us putting a little bit in. I mean, I was unsure whether it would dip anymore, and I was thinking of sticking some more money in, but why didn't I? Well, we actually had a little bit of a shock recovery against the grain, and this won't be the case tomorrow, in my opinion, because why did this rise happen? Well, there are actually American reports basically saying that Trump was considering a tariff pause. Now, this ended up being completely fake news, but I'll put the graph up here of what happened to the S&P 500, because we saw a massive rise, and then we saw all that get wiped out all within a short amount of time. They say that it's the quickest increase and decrease in market cap in history. With the S&P 500 adding 3 trillion in its market cap from its bottom, and then losing 2.5 million of that 3 million it gained as soon as it got uh, as soon as it came out that it was false news. Now, to add to this, a little bit later, it actually came out that Trump is thinking about hitting China with 50% more tariffs. So, what does this mean? It looks like the trade war has only just begun. Volatility is a madness at the moment. We're going to continue to dollar cost average. I did say that if an opportunity presented itself, we would continue to lump sum invest a little bit. I'm not sure if this is the case, like I said in yesterday's video. I think I am just going to stick to dollar cost averaging. If we get a massive drop tomorrow because of the whole false news, the market rising and then dropping again, then I may consider a little bit more one more time, but that will be it in regards to lump sum investing, and I will just continue to dollar cost average to take advantage of the market. Luckily, we have got more cash than we are invested in the market, just because we've been out the market since November. So I feel quite well prepared for this moment. If we look at where we are right now, we're actually still about 2 grand up. I mean, this was closer to the 2.5 grand mark a few weeks ago, but because we're about £500 down now. But does it shake me out market? Not at all. Long-term investing, and I think that this is an excellent opportunity. I was literally saying to my friend earlier that I was always jealous that he got into the COVID crash, really. And I think this is the best opportunity that I'll actually get to COVID, to take advantage of a drop like this. Do I think that this is different to COVID? Yes, because obviously COVID was a global pandemic, and this has potential to change the landscape of the global economy with what countries interact with each other, and potential trade in the future. So this is a slightly different situation, and the fact that it's a bit more, it's slightly more complex in the fact that it could take longer to play out. It could mean that there's a longer time for it to recover, and I'm fully aware of that. But with that, let's have a look at our portfolio. So as I said, it's not looking the best. We're down, up to 8, 9, 10% on some of our holdings. I've seen some people down a lot more than that, with greater amounts as well. So I guess we should be lucky in that aspect. But like I said, it doesn't change our long-term outlook. It's just been a crazy day in the stock market. And yeah, leave your guys' thoughts on this crazy situation in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.